recording so I don't forget. We're gonna finish out this league with the Gitrog monster, and then we're gonna play some Hex Constructed, I think, for a little while. What's going on, Silver? Morning, Aaron. Barren's having a good Monday. Morning, Jace. Yeah, deck seems sweet. There's so many tutors. Okay, opponent's playing this deck. I guess this is a fine keep. Probably going to lead on Barren Moor here. And then I can him my opponent on 2. And then our turn 3 can be Lotus Cobra into Night's Whisper. Seems reasonable. This commander says, when another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card, and then it makes a bunch of mana. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and play this Barren Moor on 1, since I know I'm going to want 3 lands this game. Are we doing other lands, like kinda punished, I guess, but I think it's right to just play that. And could just miss. I'm gonna shock here. And I think I want to just him to Torak right off the bat. We could like get really lucky and like take my opponent's lands away. Get rid of one of them. They had a Titania in their hand. Oh god, look at that. Look at them beats. Is it him to Torak a fun card? Opponent just doesn't have another land. Good. God bless. God bless us, everyone. You didn't want to play Magic this game, did you? That'd be unfortunate if you did. Oh, how lucky you drew a land. That's so lucky. I think we're gonna. Do I want to snuff that out? I probably just want to snuff out that, right? Yeah. Okay. Actually, I just want to do this. Oh yeah, we're just gonna snuff this out and then plow them under, right? Like that's just like not even fair. Plow under puts 2 lands on top of their owner's deck. Oh yeah, kill that one. Are we having fun yet, opponent? I'm having fun. Ah! You didn't need those lands or that other thing, did you? It'd be unfortunate if you did. Oh, they don't want to play anymore. Oh, that's unfortunate. Come back. No, I didn't even get to play the Gitrog monster. What's that? Commander's a brutal format for those that are wondering. It seems like it's a brutal format at least. Just, you know, choking people and plowing them under. Sometimes we draw a bunch of cards and do some sweet stuff, but it feels like we're just punching people out occasionally. It's like not only am I putting you behind dead resources, but like you don't get to play Magic for the next few. Okay, Nissa. Sure. Thank you. So yeah, it's great, right? We've got a turn 3 Gitrog monster.
Can you put all my videos on here? I deleted the ones that were there, so you just put all of 331.
Yeah, I can.
What's wrong?
We're gonna lose my webcam here for half a second while you'll still hear me, but I have to do something for my wife, which involves losing that USB port, so enjoy the top of my head there for a moment.
Alright, thank you.
I have both the front USB ports on my computer, or my webcam, and my mouse, and we can't play without the mouse, but So we're going to do this, and do this, and play Lotus Cobra out. Okay. Sure. You have Anissa. Opponent has a turn 2 commander. I'm going to have a turn 3 commander. What's not to love, really? Alright, so we play this, which generates us a mana from the Lotus Cobra, and then we fetch, which will generate us a mana from the Lotus Cobra. Yes. Let's get black here. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so we can cast this. Man, the tutors in this format are so sweet. So we get to play this, which actually generates us a mana from here. Yep. Sure. Let's make a green. I think I want to crop rotate for a wasteland here. Actually, I probably want to crop rotate for strip mine, right? So I can start loaming it back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so let's crop rotate, sacrifice this, which this is going to trigger Lotus Cobra, too. We drew the strip mine. Okay, that's fine. We'll take wasteland, then. I would like a wasteland. Where are you? So let's grab wasteland here. And wasteland's going to generate us a mana. I would love to generate a mana. God, this deck is sweet. And then we get to wasteland then, which is going to let us draw a card. And then we're going to get to loam back all of these. 1, 2, 3. This Lotus Cobra is real good. You're not wrong. It's real good. All right, so I can have my ugly face back again here. There you go. Look at that. Just as ugly as everyone remembers, I hope. Well, this set of games has been a good example of how obnoxious this deck is. Why not 3 visits? Search your library for forest card. Put it. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. 3 visits puts it into play untapped. I messed that up. There's no lying here, okay? The reason why we didn't do that is because I messed up. I would like to dredge this loam. All right, and then we dredge the loam so we get to draw a card. All right, I don't have anything to do with my mana now, so okay. Okay, so let's play. This game is over. We're going to double strip mine them this turn. I don't know. Alright, well, let's play this strip mine here. Let's always yield to this. Let's grab a black mana here. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and strip mine my opponent because that's good, clean magic. I don't think counterspells actually help what is happening in Modern. I think people that think counterspells will help what's happening in Modern don't actually understand what's going on in the format. Like, that's a great draw. It's going to let me kill this Elvish Mystic. Like, the decks in Modern that are really obnoxious, like, go way under what counterspell would do. So then we play this. So now we play this strip mine out. And then, yep. And then actually, I want to do this now, right, is what we decided, because this comes into play untapped. And now what this is going to let me do is this is going to get me this, which is going to trigger Lotus Cobra, which is going to give me black mana, so I can then go for the throat, this Elvish Mystic. And then we'll strip mine this basic forest to draw another card with the Gitrog monster. Say hello to my little friend, the strip mine. Holy God. Yeah. Yeah, get out of our house. Ooh. Ooh, after 3 leagues, we are now 3-0. Legacy has Force and Daze to kind of rope those decks in a little bit. I'd prefer if they just manage the format a little bit more. Like, there's like this stigma among Magic players, I feel like, that like if you have to use bans to manage your format is automatically banned, and I think automatically bad, and I don't think that's true in the slightest. I think if you just like manage your format well through bans, you can just create an interactive and interesting format that has a deep card pool. I think you could probably put Pod, Bloodbraid Elf, and Twin back into the format, but I would still love to see things like Simian Spirit Guide go. I would love to see some of the other Phyrexian mana spells go. Street Wraith doesn't need to exist. Like, let's just get rid of a few of those things. You know, it's funny, I talk about Pod and Twin. I never actually registered Pod or Twin in a Sanctioned Magic event while they were legal. I played a ton of Modern then, but I mostly played, like, bad tempo decks because I really loved playing them. This deck is hilarious, by the way. This is great. I've been having a grand old time with this. We're not going to play a ton of Magic this morning. I did mostly Magic stuff last week. I just wanted to finish out this league. And so we're going to play the last 2 games in this league, and then I'm going to play some Hex. Hex Constructed. I need to preserve my ladder rank for that. I got to go first again. That sounds great. It's my opponent playing a Gitrog Mirror, you say? If I... Yeah, Stoneforge Mystic is probably fine, too. Huh. If I draw a green spell, I can turn 2 Gitrog. So this is probably fine. Otherwise, I'm turn 3 Gitrogging, so yeah, I'm going to keep this. Because, oh, wait, no, this is not what I was thinking of, is it? Oh, I thought this was, the other one. Hawkward, yeah, okay. We can still turn 3 Gitrog. We're not going to turn 2 Gitrog, though. I guess I could theoretically turn 2 Gitrog. Let's just play a Forest and pass. I think my favorite part about Commander is the known information you get when you start the match, kind of like how it works in Hex. Oh, I guess I should have. We know they play discard spells. I should have just Chrome Moxed here. We just like bricked this off. Peat Bog. This is actually the one I thought I had. And now we're going to be able to turn through the Gitrog without the Chrome Mox, which is nice. Stoneforge Mystic Batterskull has potential to warp the format, but I mean, like, it's still, like, smaller than Tarmogoyf, right? Him Chatorak, you say. Alright, well, we're going to play this, and then let's go ahead and cast the Gitrog monster. Well, let's play an extra land out and pass the turn. See if they can kill this. Even if they can kill this, I could recast it next turn. I have 6. This will be 7. You have Toxic Deluge? Yep. Damnation. Alright, yep. I'm just going to go ahead and play Thespian Stage out here and recast the old Gitroggy. I'm going to play my Petrified Field here, and then my field could actually draw me a card, because we could sacrifice it to return the Peat Bog to our hand, which is probably going to happen. We can't replay the Peat Bog this turn, because I already played my additional land, so we'll just wait. But if he goes to kill this, we're going to sacrifice this in response to grab that, so we draw a card. He's just casting their monster. Deal. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. I think I'm just going to float colorless here and sack my stage. You actually get to draw 2 cards when you make Merit Liege. Sacrifice this. I'm going to grab my Peat Bog back here. Realms Uncharted. That's pretty good. So Realms Uncharted, for those who are unaware, this card is essentially a gifts ungiven for lands. So we go ahead and grab this. We're going to grab 4 fetch lands here. And I still have Bayou and Overgrown Tomb in here, right? Yeah, so we'll hit this. And then Realms Uncharted is going to put 2 lands into our crypt here, which is going to let us draw a card. And then we'll crack 2 fetches, which will let us draw cards. And then we'll Hymn to Torok our opponent, taking away 2 of their 3 cards in their hand. Yeah, Punishing Fire is obnoxious. You don't want to play with Punishing Fire. Alright, so let's play this. Let's play this. Let's go ahead and crack this. Grab a Bayou. I'm going to go ahead and crack this. And grab a Swamp. So, grab a Swamp. Draw a card. Grab a Bayou. Go ahead and hymn my opponent here. Rebuild their loam. Awkward. Oh, I can't. I already played my land for the turn, so I can't Bojuka Bog them yet. Hopefully we'll be able to tag. So I've got 8 cards in my hand. So I'm just going to Chrome Mox and void this Toxic Deluge here. So that way we could cycle this Barren Moor later. Am I okay attacking here? I think I'm okay attacking here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I okay just attacking here? I don't know that I am. I guess I've drawn way more cards than them. Yeah, I'm going to attack. If they block, I'll cycle this Barren Moor and draw 2 cards. Yeah, right? Just like hit cards he just doesn't care about at all. So I'll probably dredge the loam here. Let's draw another card because it puts some lands into their crypt. And I don't think anyone would cry if, like, Choke and Boil weren't in the format anymore. Street Wraith. Frogs and Bogs. Hopefully they play Loam here. I guess if they play Loam, they could theoretically hold a draw to play around our Bojuka Bog. They could, like... Yeah, so... Wait. They didn't get any lands back? Cast Life from the Loam, returns no cards. Okay. I wonder if that was a misclick. That has to be a misclick, right? Yep, I just got a triple star in chat. Must have been a misclick. Alright. Sure. For friends in need, super wine. Did you draw some lands, friend? Alright, they did find some lands here. Assuming we're getting attacked. No, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cycle this at end step, which will let us draw 2 cards. It's going to trigger the Gitrog monster. Ooh. Ooh, that's a Loam of our own, which is really good because they have a Dark Depths in play. Sacrifice. I'm gonna sacrifice this. Mox Diamond's a great draw. We'd love to play 2 lands this turn. Raven's Crime. Is that good? If so, why? Their Loam's not in their discard pile, is it? I guess I want to start by Raven's Criming them, right? Then I'm going to flashback this Raven's Crime. Discard this Cavern of Souls. Draw a card from Gitrog monster. Sweet, we had to go for the throat too here. So I could play this. I could play this. Discard this Peat Bog. I've already played, so I played 1 land for the turn. I'm going to go ahead and crack this. Draw another card. We need to get a Bayou with it, or an Overgrown Tomb with this. I would love to shock. Draw another card here. So we're going to go ahead and go for the throat, my opponent's commander. And then we're going to go ahead and Raven's Crime them, taking their last card away, discarding the Swamp, which will let us draw another card. So this should be their Loam. And then we'll go ahead and play Bojuka Bog and void their Crypt. And then we're going to go ahead and play Life from the Loam here. And bring back Barren Moor, Thespian Stage, and a Marsh Flats. Alright, they should be pretty dead here. Alright, yeah, they're gonna be dead. We're get to Hero's Downfall this, and then Thespian Stage their Dark Depths. Just flex our commander muscles here. The old 4-0. I need to check and see. I think I might need to change a diaper here real quick. I'll be right back. It smells like we might have made some poops. This deck list isn't posted on my decks page. I need to do that. Sorry. I'll do it after this stream. That's a poop diaper too. I am quick. I'm like the pit stop of diaper changes. Real quick. It's gonna be our last commander game for this morning, and then we're gonna play some Hex TCG. Need to ladder on up there. Make sure I stay qualified for their 5Ks. Their 5Ks are good value. This deck list is only one card different than something I found on Goldfish that had 5-0'd a league. MTGO Traders was out of stock on one card, so I just added a Primal Command. Or I added a Plow Under, sorry. Hex does not have a commander counterpart currently, but Hex's normal constructed formats are pretty varied and interesting, so, you know, we don't have to go looking for other things. This format seems pretty sweet. I like playing a bunch of tutors. Like, this is almost what my modern decks tend to look like anyways, right? Solely everyone has to play one-ofs now instead of just me playing all the one-ofs. Yeah, I think if your local modern metagame is kind of fair and mid-range, the Saheeli evolutions are fine. I think in a tier 1 competitive modern environment, that deck's probably not stellar, but it's fine for like local play for sure. We do okay with it. I think we 3-2 to league with it, you know. It's definitely capable of winning games and matches. Lost the die roll, so unlucky. I would just like to say thank you to everyone for hanging out here this morning. If you're enjoying what you see and you're new here, I encourage you to support. Use that follow button there on your screen. A little heart. Doesn't cost you anything. Helps other people find my content. If you're looking for more, this will be our last game with this commander deck this morning. If you're looking for more gameplay with it, you can watch me fumble around with it for the first time on my YouTube channel. We played 7 or 8 games with it last night before I went to bed. What does this card do? Search the library for a forest card part of the battlefield. Okay, yeah, we've got a ramp spell. We've got a discard on one, so that seems fine. What are we playing against? Okay, we're playing against the... So Duress actually isn't stellar against this champion because they tend to be a creature ramp-based deck, but Duress on one might catch a ramp spell. Yeah, right. Declan's current TV addiction is against this champion. That's my favorite thing about this format is it's just like Hex. You get to know what deck your opponent is playing based on their champion here. Opponent bottomed a card. You're gonna duress the crap out of our opponent here. Sweet, we got a ramp spell. Awesome. Boreal Druid's a good pickup. I'm going to play this. I'm going to crack this fetch. Go get a basic forest. And then now we can actually Nature's Lore. We have a turn 3 Gitrog now, right? Yeah, because we can Nature's Lore. This gets it untapped. And then we can play this Deathrite Shaman. And then next turn we can play Gitrog Monster, which is kind of hot. There's Nykthos. So they actually don't have double greed, which is great for us. Alright, so we're going to exile this. Make a green. And we actually don't have another land to play here, which kind of sucks. That's fine. Still better off than our opponent. Alright, they hit their second green here. That's good for them. They're going to get to cast Sylvania here. Their champion. Yep. So, let's float. Huh. I guess I could do this and then crop rotate here for, like, Ancient Tomb. I kind of like that. Okay, so I'm going to let this happen. And I'm going to sacrifice this forest and see what we draw. Chrome Mox is a decent hit too. It gives us something to do with this Carpet of Flowers. Yeah, I'm going to float this, and I'm going to go ahead and crop rotate here for my Ancient Tomb. Choke, another card that doesn't do anything in this matchup. It's unfortunate just drawing both of our blue cards here. I guess I get like a Strip Mine or a Dust Bowl here too, but I think I'd rather just have Ancient Tomb. Huh. No, I thought you said you watched those already.
No, I said I deleted them so that you could just move the whole folder instead of having to find the 7 through 14.
Oh.
Are they still on the computer?
Yeah, they're still on the computer.
Oh.
Can you just give me a minute? Alright, Wasteland's a good pickup. This untaps target elf. Is this an elf? Of course it is. Lead on Tireless Tracker here so we can start generating clues. Play Wasteland, investigate. I'm going to go ahead and waste them off of the Shrine of Nykthos here for now. Green Sun Zenith. What does that do for us? Let's play Chrome Mox and Void this one. So I could Green Sun for 2 here, technically. Could also Green Sun for... Huh. I think I just want a Green Sun for a Lotus Cobra here, actually. That could, I suppose I could also just, like, wait a turn and then Green Sun for... like an Oracle of Maldia. So many choices. And a Farseek for... Yeah, I think I just want a Lotus Cobra here. Because... No, we don't have a Dryad Arbor. The deck list that I copied didn't have one, which might be a mistake. I think I want to get Lotus Cobra here, just because, like, we're going to draw a lot of cards. Like, Lotus Cobra will generate a ton of mana for us. Got an attack here. I don't think so. Like, we're gonna lose another land next turn to Gitrog. So I think I just want to be able to generate a lot of mana with the cards I'm drawing here, so that way I can cast everything that I draw potentially. So this only generates 1 mana currently. Because it makes mana equal to the greatest power among troops you control. Fierce Empath is going to get something scary out of their deck. Not actually sure what land I want to sacrifice here at the start of our turn. It's probably this forest. Yeah, it's probably the forest. Although I guess I could use the Ancient Tomb, sack the Ancient Tomb, and use that 2 mana to crack the clue. That's probably ideal, actually. It, like, uses our mana efficiently. We're going to crack a clue this turn anyways, almost certainly. See what they're getting with the Fierce Empath. Hopefully we can find removal for this heart next turn. Toxic Deluge would be ideal. So our hand right now is Eternal Witness, Primeval Titan, and then one card we don't know. So they cast Eternal Witness to get back Nature's Lore. We went 5-3 in the Open, and then I lost to Belcher and Burn in the... I lost to Belcher and Burn in the Classic, and we decided to leave early. Perfect. Hero's Downfall is exactly what we want to draw here. Let's just kill this heart. Let's go ahead and play this. Let's auto. Always yield. Always yield. I would love to use Lotus Cobra's ability. Let's make a green mana. Let's crack this fetch land. Let's just draw a card with the Gitrog monster. Ooh, we hit Dark Petition. Huh. Well, let's grab a Bayou here. And then, yep, I would like to make a... I have to stack these. I would like to use Lotus Cobra's ability. I would like to make a green mana. Okay, so do I want to... If I crack a clue here, I could Toxic Deluge for 3. Can I afford to do that? Cracking a clue costs 2, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could Toxic Deluge for 3. That's probably winning, right? And then like I attack with these two. I lose my Lotus Cobra in this exchange, but that's probably worth it. Sweet. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and eat one of these lands out of my discard pile and make a black mana. And then I can do this, which casts Dark Petition with Spell Mastery. So I can go get Toxic Deluge. And then we're going to cast Toxic Deluge, paying 3 life, which is going to clear my opponent's board and leave me with a Tireless Tracker and a Gitrog monster. Let's attack with these. So their hand right now is Primeval Titan and Nature's Lore. Okay, we doing good. Maybe we might 5-0 this. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but you know, we're in a good spot here. Yep. So we know they have Primeval Titan plus 1 unknown card in their hand. We have 11 power on the board right now. I can't quite replay their commander yet, which is good for us. Could have also cast Farseek there. Oh, yeah, you're right, because it would have made a mana off the Lotus Cobra, right? Didn't matter. Got there anyway. Sweet. So we got a 5-0. Okay. Not bad. Look at that. All right. Okay. It's going to be the end of the commander segment for today.